Yeah.
Speaking of news, I'm excited for the first article
Yeah.
because we're also
True.
leaning more into technology and something that I'm actually really excited you found
Yeah.
because that means I'll finally have somebody else to play Clone Hero with.
For those that don't know what we're talking about, we have good old IGN here. That's Taylor Lyles reported at IGN. There is a brand new wireless guitar controller that is coming out in 2024, which is kind of crazy to think about. I feel like we haven't had a guitar peripheral in quite some time.
Forever. It feels like.
Yeah, it certainly does. But PDP is actually the manufacturer releasing this. It's a new wireless guitar controller that works with Rock Band 4 and eventually Fortnite Festival, which I think is kind of the main thing. Like, Harmonix is involved with Fortnite now.
It is.
So, after teasing something last month, PDP officially announced the Riffmaster, a new wireless guitar controller releasing this spring. The PDP Riffmaster has two configurations, one compatible with the Xbox Series XS and Xbox One, while the other works on PS4 and PS5. As you can see from the images below, at first glance, it's similar to plastic guitar controllers made at the height of Guitar Hero and Rock Band's popularity, but a closer examination reveals some noticeable changes to the formula. Most notably, the Riffmaster has a thumbstick behind the guitar, a ambidextrous design, a 3.5mm audio jack, and a promised battery life of 36 hours on a single charge. Riffmaster's disassembly, meanwhile, is pretty unique. Instead of detaching the guitar's body and the long neck to create a two-piece teardown, the Riffmaster uses a foldable design that makes it easy to travel and store. One piece that can detach the controller is the pickguard, which will likely come with many designs, allowing for some customization. It's a nice touch considering the way some Guitar Hero and Rock Band players put stickers on their controllers for personal flair. PDP Riffmaster will be compatible with two games, Rock Band 4, which released its final DLC last week, and Fortnite Festival, once Harmonix releases an update that allows the game to support Rock Band guitar controllers. When the update does arrive, Fortnite Festival will significantly benefit from guitar controller support, as this free-to-play rhythm game is controller and keyboard only at the moment, making it feel odd to play. Fortnite Festival is just Rock Band on a gamepad, and it's a little like playing a light gun game on an analog stick.
Yeah, very weird.
It works, but it doesn't feel like quite the right way to play it. One of Taylor's colleagues wrote in a review. He scored it a 4 out of 10. Oh man, that's rough. But
fair.
PDP has not yet shared the price for the Riffmaster, but the controller will be released sometime this spring. And there's also a little video that IGN did of kind of showing off the guitar. Looks pretty sick. I like the design, the body, and like the black. Oh, I think it's really well done.
It's. I bet you every single like Guitar Hero, like Rock Band, anybody that still plays any of those games, including Clone Hero, is got to be excited right now. Probably excited and nervous.
yeah, that's true. Yep, very true.
Because it's like finding Guitar Hero controllers or these types of guitar controllers is pretty difficult to find. And if you do find them, they're used, and they usually cost over $100. And maybe the whammy bar is busted. So to see a modern controller come out. And this guy is pretty confident, just tossing it around and stuff. Yeah. It's it looks nice, man. It looks very customizable too.
Yeah, it looks well done, and I think what's nice about it too is like the quality of life changes they did. Like they have like the foldable neck, so you can compartmentalize it better. They have the thumbstick on the back to make navigation easier and menus, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
And just kind of give it that freedom. What's nice too, and he talks about it here. I mean, there is a wireless dongle that comes with it since it is wireless. And that dongle is actually stored under the pickguard. So if you rip up the pickguard, it's got a slot for the dongle, so you can keep it all together.
Oh, nice.
That's so like really cool things like that. I think that just make this controller really nice. It is like the only thing I will say is it is the Rock Band style, which I know growing up I tried both Guitar Hero and Rock Band, and like I always loved the feel. One. Yeah, I always loved the feel of the Guitar Hero one compared to the Rock Band one. So I'm curious to see how the buttons feel on this controller. But I mean, I'm just excited to see a new guitar peripheral because, like you were saying, I mean, it gets harder and harder to find kind of the older ones, and if you do, they're expensive. So, like I said, I think I may have sent you a picture. I may not have sent it of like the guitar controller I found at like a local game shop, and like it was the same one you have pretty much, like the white one, the old Xbox one, and they had it for like $100. And I mean, it looked in good like shape, but I was still like $100. I mean, I guess that makes sense. So it's kind of cool to see that, but yeah, I'm really curious to see kind of how this thing feels and kind of more reviews of it. It's at least this initial impression is looking promising, and the fact that the guitar uses USB-C to charge it. So that's the kind of makes you think like, oh, maybe you could just like USB-C cable into the PC and maybe it'll work. I don't know. I'd be kind of
Yeah,
interested to
it
find out.
depends, right? Yeah, because like they are data cables, so it should work. But if it's configured for a power cable, then there's nothing you can do.
Yeah,
Um, I think all wireless devices should be able to be wired, though.
I would think
You
so,
know?
right? I mean, that's just kind of my
Yeah,
thought. But yeah, I don't know. I really hope this thing works for Clone Hero though. It'd be kind of a bummer if it didn't. So I'm kind of hoping that it does, but I guess we'll
I
see.
think. Yeah, I think there's no way it wouldn't, because if it's one partnered with Xbox,
Yeah,
right? Because it's like that's the new rule now, which is pretty interesting. How it's wireless. That's only like a
yeah,
recent thing where Xbox is finally allowing proprietary information for their wireless setup to connect to their consoles.
yeah,
But just having that ability to connect to an Xbox means it can connect to a PC. And then if it can connect to a PC and function, I'm sure that the guys at like Clone Hero, because I'm pretty sure it's like an open source program.
yeah.
I think with like a bunch of different, I don't know exactly how their development scheme goes, but I bet they're capable of getting this controller to work on their device or their game.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would hope so. But yeah, it's I don't know. This got me excited, and I can't wait to see the price and kind of hear more about it. But yeah, I mean, a new guitar controller is like I think it's always welcome. So it's I'm excited to see more about it.
Yeah, it looks very, very clean. I'm excited too.
Yeah,
Well, it was good to see something new come about.
always good.
Oh, what do you think the price point's going to be?
Oh, that's a good point. I was thinking about this earlier. I almost expect 100, but I would like it to be like 70, 80. 70, 80, I feel like would be good. But I don't know.
$69.99.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um,
Um,
but yeah, I don't know. I suspect it'll probably be like 100. I don't know. What do you think?
uh, it's I don't know how they're going to do it because, like I said, I can go to the local Goodwill here, and they have a specific gaming section, like an entirely different scenario for Goodwill and donations. All of their Guitar Hero controllers, including the Wii version and the PlayStation version, are like $115 to $125. If you look on eBay, they're about $125, but those are all like used,
Yeah.
and I think they cost that much because it's so rare to find them now.
All right.
Most
Yeah.
people tossed them out. So I don't like it's hard to say. Is PDP going to go this route of we're going to provide a quality controller at a reasonable price, maybe half the price of what you can get a used Guitar Hero controller? Or are they going to just match the used price of the eBay version? You
Yeah.
know?
I mean, I guess I can't necessarily doubt it. And they would do something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I need to go to your Goodwill though. You saying you have a gaming
Come on
section at
through?
your Goodwill? That's crazy.
Yeah.
We
Yeah. There's
it's
think
crazy.
about it like, what was it? Not GameStop, EB Games.
Yeah. Yeah.
EB Games was a little bit different because it was more about like peer to peer trading in a way.
Right. Yeah.
It's kind of
I
it was like
vaguely
a little
remember
media.
EB. But yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, man. There's a
Yeah.
lot of old tech in there. Like, dude, I bought 100-foot Ethernet cable. I think it was a Cat 5, and it was like $5 or something.
There you go. Yeah.
So it's like, like just going there because it was donated in the first place, and you're helping out Goodwill,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's like it's a win-win. I think.
Dang.
I also don't know the history of Goodwill and if it's actually a good company. I just assume it is. So I just know
Yeah.
there's deals, and unfortunately, the people that work there actually know the value of the things that they have.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, but
So,
yeah, the Goodwill's the gaming section of Goodwill, we don't got them down here, so I gotta go up there. Sounds like.
oh yeah, come on over, man. We got two towns that are living in like 2004. We got PlayStations, like OG PlayStation, OG Xbox, early Nintendo stuff. It's kind of wild.
That sounds
Yeah.
dope. But yeah, I don't know. We'll hear more about this guitar soon. Though, like, see if I actually live up to the price product. Dude.
Yeah. releasing sometime in the spring, so we'll keep an eye out for that. I'm looking forward to it, and reviews. I think the price is going to matter more than the reviews, honestly.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's going to sway me more for sure, but
Yeah.
we'll see. I'd like to get this, so hopefully if it's not too crazy,
Yeah.
I can check it out. But yeah.
Thank you for watching the M2 podcast. If you'd like to see the full unedited version of the last episode you just saw, check the description below. Remember to like and subscribe. Take it easy.